It's the 3-year anniversary of me leaving my abuser. I left my abusive ex the Friday of Memorial Day weekend 3 years ago. And it's funny because the whole Memorial Day season almost passed and I almost forgot. And then I really started to think about this last night, and I was trying to remember what his birthday was. I remember the month, but I can't, even the date that I have in my head I don't think is right. And then I was like, oh, what was our anniversary date? And again, I remember the month, but I actually don't really remember the exact date of that. I just think it's interesting to me because like my job now is to share my story and talk about this. But I've almost become so detached from my own story that these dates that I remember in the first year were really difficult days for me. I don't even remember them. And what you don't know about me is that I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty darn good at remembering big dates like anniversaries and birthdays. So the fact that I don't really remember them and I'm not confident about it, that really goes to show me how detached I am. And I'm not necessarily relieved by that. I'm not sad by that. It's just a fact. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, like there's still some effects that I deal with just with being in an abusive relationship in my past. Specifically when it comes to my relationship with my fiance. There's still this little voice in the back of my head sometimes that's just waiting for the shoe to drop. And does that still frustrate me? Yes, because I wish that those thoughts just didn't exist at all. But even now, they are so few and far between than when they used to be when I first started to date him. You see, being a survivor of abuse, it's part of my story, but it does not define me. And the two feelings that I feel the most in this moment right now is gratitude and pride. I am proud of the work that I have done. I am proud to stand with other survivors of abuse. I'm proud to be a voice to those that feel like they don't have one. I am grateful for the lessons that I've allowed myself to learn because of this experience. I know this is a long video, so if you stuck with me to this point, I just want you to know that no matter where you are in the journey of healing from abuse, your story is so far from over. And what's waiting on the other side for you when you really put in this work and you really start to love yourself and value yourself and start being kind to yourself, it's so much better than you can even imagine. And for those of you that have been here, whether from the beginning or just now, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your healing journey in whatever capacity I am. And just always remember that your redemption is your justice. Love you all.